there, this video is a DIY on how to make the hall tree behind me. So I really love the look of the industrial pipe and the wood lately. So I was inspired to create this DIY by some things I saw on Pinterest and also these awesome crates that I found at Michael's. They were only $10 each. So I kind of put it all together and made sure I had an awesome design for the space that I'm working with. But if you're interested in making this really easy DIY, then keep on watching. All right, so let's check out the finished piece. I'm gonna back away quite a bit just so you can see the entire piece. But basically this is what the finished hall tree looks like. I've had it for a little bit over a week and I've been using it and completely loving it. So on the bottom here, we have some 4 crates, and those crates are from Michael's. And so you have 2 flipped facing out and 2 flipped facing up to create different storage compartments. And then we have our industrial pipe going up through the back. And that's kind of what is creating the structure for this taller shelf that is kind of a decor shelf, but also is the home for the hooks. Now these are the special hooks that kind of come down and have that W shape so you can hook things downwards. And so that's where I put, some bags, coats, scarves. And then in these buckets, I kind of will drop things that, if I'm in a rush or I just want to store a few things, that's what I put in these top crates. And then in the bottom crates is where I have my shoes. So I absolutely love how this design came together, and I hope you will too. So this just here is to show you some materials that you need. What you have here is these 4 crates that I found at Michael's. They're pretty inexpensive. You need some other wood pieces that you can just get cut at Home Depot, some wood stain and some sealant, and then of course the industrial pipes and some flanges to go with it, and then a few hooks to hang all your goods, and those are the main things you'll need. I also used a screwdriver, a drill, and sandpaper to kind of make sure all the wood is smooth before staining. But you can get a full list of materials in the blog that I'll link below. So the first step is to sand down all of your wooden crates with some sandpaper. And then you're going to use your stain and a microfiber cloth or whatever brushes you want and stain all of your wooden crates and actually all of your wood pieces. So what I was doing first was staining every single side of my crates, but what I quickly decided to do was just to stain the sides that were going to be visible. So on some of the crates, the bottoms were just facing towards the floor, so I didn't bother staining the bottoms of the crates. But that's basically what you're going to want to do, and stain whatever color you would like. I used a walnut color here, and then you wait for those to dry. And then here you see me spraying a polyethylene spray on each wood piece. This is really important because you want the stain to last, you don't want it to transfer. So this is just the process that I went through. You can either use an aerosol spray or a can of polyethylene stain after that. So just make sure you follow the instructions on your can and give it enough time between coats and enough time to dry. And then here's when I started to assemble the project. I kind of first put everything together as followed by the design that I'll have in the blog post. But then I drilled the 3 bottom boards. That's mainly for stability of the whole structure and to drill the flanges onto. So just screw those in as many points as you want. I did 4 points for each piece. So go through and drill the holes, the pilot holes, and just screw each screw in place for added stability. And then here you see me screwing in the top crates onto the bottom crates. So we have the crates facing up, and a few of the crates weren't like the best quality, so I needed some smaller paint chips or paint stir sticks to make sure my crates were even. So maybe I'll throw in a picture of that in a second. So here's some of the unevenness of the crates, and I put those wood paint stir sticks underneath just to make sure I had an even base. And now I have a few pictures of what it looks like putting the industrial pipe in, but I'll insert some video. So I want to try to show you some of the parts that I didn't really get to have that much close-up video footage of, and that's kind of putting together these industrial pipes. So if I can get back here, I'll show you that it's actually not nailed onto the back of the crate. It's nailed onto those bottom boards, that we have 3 of them. And that's because it makes it a lot sturdier. These crates were not the highest quality, so just nailing them into the bottom boards makes it a lot sturdier. And then you come up, I have 2 pipes connected, and then this is what it looks like. I nailed it, or screwed it per se, to the back corner each time. And then they just take 4 screws. So once you have that all put together, it's very easy. And then the final piece was screwing in these W hooks. I don't even know if that's what they're called, but they come with their own black matching screws. So that's what I was using there. And I got these at Home Depot as well. So here's a shot of the entire piece. I really want to thank you guys for watching this entire video. Please check out the blog post if you want any more details, and feel free to email me and follow me on Instagram at MakeItDIY. Thanks.